Growing up for Finley, every second year, from the youngest age right through till his U18 years, he played in his hometown house league every second year. His older brother was a year older, so every second year he played on the same line, and they basically won a championship, a league title together all through their house league years. And every second year, Finley earned a spot on a AA team, whatever local AA team it was, right till U18.
Nice shot.
I recall back when we lived up in La Ronge. Finley was 3 years old, and his older brother was on the ice for some can skate, and his brother didn't want to be out there, so he was crying, as well as Finley crying, because he couldn't be out there. Ever since he was young, he's been wanting to be on the ice and playing hockey. And I remember we got him on the ice as soon as we could get skates that would be small enough to fit him.
Middle. Yep.
Growing up in La Ronge was good. I mean, that's where I learned to skate and stuff, so kind of found my love for hockey in La Ronge, and then brought it to Nipawin, watching the Hawks and as well as watching the Ice Wolves.
Nice shot.
He'd get the stick, he'd be outside shooting instantly in the driveway pretty much as he could. He would be out throwing pucks at the net with a piece of puckboard in the driveway. When it wasn't winter, it was summer, and he was doing the same thing from a young age. His last house league year was his U15 year. Then his second year in U15, he played with a AA Wolfpack, and then there was a AA Northeast Midget he went. So he played 1 year with the AA U18s. He transitioned into the Trojans. He put up a heck of a camp and earned his way onto that squad as an invite. And then the next year, he did the same thing with the Hawks. It kind of just came out of nowhere. He basically jumped a big level each year in 15, 16, 17, and it put him right in with the Hawks, and he was able to play at home.
I guess all my friends, they grew up here, and then them being Hawks, I guess since they were little, and me being an Ice Wolf, it kind of just helped the transition of me wanting to be a Hawk.
The Hawks was something that, you know, being a hometown kid, it was always, I mean, that big star that he wanted to go towards, but never knew that he could actually achieve it. But, you know, he worked really hard that summer, that spring. Being a hometown kid and having him at home these last number of years, knowing that, you know, I do have him for a little while longer.
I guess we don't know the feeling of him being gone for his formidable years here, so I guess it's just a treat to have him here.
Okay, center on center right here, okay? Especially D-zone draws, you can't get chasing the puck. You have to find that guy, because if this winning draws here, keep shooting the puck, make him make saves, kick out those rebounds there, okay? Another 20 here. Let's keep battling. Here we go.
I first met Finley when he would have been pretty young. It probably would have been his grade 10 or 11 year. I got to know those younger kids a little bit more, and was helping on the ice with their teams and stuff like that when I was home and around. And then really obviously got to know him in his grade 11 year when I came back to coach. And it would have been a couple years before that, one of their parents reached out and asked if I would do a little bit of, helping them with starting their training and stuff like that. So I got to know them through that as well, and now obviously I know them really well.
Coach Cozen has helped me quite a bit. I think working with him individually and kind of just him teaching me the ways, as well as our captain last year helping me out, just kind of watching what he's going to do, me wanting to be that leader and trying to get to that another level. I think that's just what has to happen, is just learn from them.
Being here for the last couple of years, he knows how we want things to run. We know what type of culture we want, and he knows what this team means to the community. He's obviously a hometown guy, and he relishes in that role and knows what it takes to win hockey games, and he's proven that every single year he's been here. You look at his first year as a grade 12, he had, I think it was 6 points the whole year, and then you look at last year, he goes from 6 points to 23 goals, and he had those 6 points beat within the first few games of the season. He's a perfect example of everything we want out of a Nipawin Hawk, and it's been really great to watch him grow up as a player and keep developing and get him to where we want to go. If you would have asked me the same question when he was in grade 11, when he first went away for AAA, he had a lot of work to do, and he put in that time and work, and now he's getting the benefits of how much work he put in.
Oh, he's a great person just overall. As a teammate, leads by example, he's vocal, talks with everybody, makes sure everyone's got no issues. Yeah, just a great human being.
When I was named captain, it felt really surreal. I was kind of expecting it, but at the same time, you never really know what's going to happen. So it was an honor to be named captain, and I'm just thankful that I'm able to be here every day and be captain, leading the boys onto the ice.
We found out Finley was captain. He sent a group text to Jen and I and his older brother and just said, hey, I got the C, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really great. I mean, just as a family to get that message from him was really overwhelming, just to be so proud of him for that.
Just the work ethic that he puts in and the strides that he's taken every single year that he's been here just show that how mature of a person he is, how much he's grown as a person, and he was the perfect guy to lead this team to where we want to get to. We have a lot of great chats during the summer. He's a guy that's in the gym. He puts in the work and time every day, and he's a guy that's even in practice. He's the hardest working guy on the ice every single day. So he's exactly what you want in a captain that's going to lead the way, and definitely does it with how hard he works.
Yeah, I think it's fitting that he's named captain. Just coming out of this community and having one of your own lead the community's team just shows the importance of like a community backing you up.
I think it does add some pressure, but at the same time it doesn't. I don't really think too much of it. I kind of just try to do my own thing, but as well as trying to be a role model and teach them kind of the ways of junior hockey as a younger team.
He's probably had some loud sessions in between periods during a bad game. He's as hard on himself as he'll be with anybody else, so he probably won't be doing it if he doesn't know he isn't up to snuff for the game, but I can see that. Not in the room, but I can definitely see that. How will Finley be remembered? I think it'll just be him giving it his all. Every game for the team, just wants to do his best every game, and he's not huge on individual stuff. I think he just knows he wants to put his best out there and let everybody else know that he put out what he could every single game.
He's got a good track record and really values the community, so trying to get out into the community, helping, volunteering. So we're hoping he has a good impression and is remembered very well for his work here.
I think I want to be remembered as a good leader and a good teammate, and somebody that was good on the ice, that people liked watching. Growing up, wanting to put that jersey on and being able to do it every single year now for the past 2 years it's definitely an honor. It's pretty much all I can ask for, I think.
If you have program ideas you'd like to see on maxTV Local, let us know at SaskTel.com/local.